Ladies and gentlemen, new save file, new us, first Kane run, 3 win streak on the line. Why not us? Why not now? I don't have an answer for you. The only thing I have is Dilly Villy, Texas, a defensive tackle, number 98. We only have 2 hearts, but Kane starts with a little more D. Bam, bam. All right, so great start here. Oh, give me freebies. Okay, great. Does Kane automatically get more monies? Toxic Shock. You versus the Toxic. That's a great start. Toxic Shock. We start with Luckfoot. Since when? We start with 1 luck. Ooh, look at the luck everywhere. Rock tinted and dime tinted. Can we buy a bomb, please? Cannot. Kane gave us what we what we gave for 1 room playing out of our gourd. You know what? That hit could be very dangerous to us. Wow, we are bombless in Seattle. We've been progressing forward in Super Mario RPG and be like, well, Daniel, how about you progress with Duke of Flies? And I'll say, you know what? With this kind of D, 4.2 D, Luckfoot Toxic Avenger, I'd like to think we can go hitless here. I think we could actually potentially boss rush with Kane. In the Isaac tier list of characters, Kane 1 is very good. Squeezy. What are you supposed to do in Isaac when you don't have bombs? You take the L. I mean, I wouldn't call it an L. I would call it a hard W because Kane is an S tier character. I'm with you. Here we go. So, you know what? It's not about wowie. It's not about the bombs. It's about what you do with them. Look at the... I mean, we could boss rush this. Everyone's just getting smoked. Like your Thanksgiving brisket. We could play the heart machine, but not yet.
What do you call it when Isaac gets stabbed in the eyes? The blinding of Isaac. If the Lost was the main character, would it be called the finding of Isaac? If Isaac was playing hide and seek, would it be the hiding of Isaac? If Isaac was a clockwork toy, it would be called the winding of Isaac. If Isaac flipped, it would be the lying of Isaac. If Isaac was all about gaining it, it would be the grinding of Isaac.
Wow, that's a lot to unpack there. Unpack this. Okay, done. Man, we can literally just walk through these early rooms. Finally, a bomba. Okay, let's go get this toast. This kind of sounds like the opening riff sounds like if Bush had a song that was on the B-side of Glycerine. Yes, mommy. I don't foresee us living in a world where we're gonna take a red heart item, no matter what it is. So I feel like if we peek, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble here. Can you explain the items you pick up for those that don't know anything about Isaac? Yes, that's my fault. I will do that. So that's a great idea. Okay, glowing hourglass brings back Isaac 1 room. So for example, if we wanted to come back, we could essentially, it makes you redo the room. So for example, say that you wanted to go in here, take something, but then it's not worth it, you could do it. So here's an example. We're gonna take a half of a blue heart damage by even just walking in here. If we decide it's not worth it, like this right here, we can use the hourglass and say, mommy, like it never happened. You have to say mommy, you do not. Why can't we buy this? Eddie, why can't we buy it? Item has no charges yet, but it could still walk around with us, can it? Charge baby was the baby all the way on the left. Rainy X, don't include that in the episode. Don't. So we have a 33.8% chance to get an angel deal, which is visible in the bottom left corner of the room. We have the item Luckfoot, which looks like a little dangling foot, so which means every pill is good. Shot speed up. That's a good one. So for the non-Isaac aficionados, I don't consider myself an Isaac expert. More of an Isaac top 1% knowledge player. That's not true, but maybe we're in the top 0.0001% of luckiest Isaac players. So we'll take that to the bank. So you may say, Daniel, when you go into these rooms, everyone's got this green little must on them, or a little mist, if you will. That's from Toxic Avenger. That green item. All right, let's press on. We could boss up. We could boss a clock with Ally Love, but let's go get our item room first. Right now, you got to think Y in chat if you're feeling confident, and in chat if no on this run. I do have to imagine the majority of believers so far in the new year have made out like bandits. That's WETBANDITS, wet bandits. Daddy says TY Hilton. 85% feeling good about this run. I mean, when I ask you confidence, it's really not about the run. And it's not about the skill. It's about how's our luck feeling. And I'd say strong to quite strong. Items got to be up. Man, Toxic Avenger so early is very good. We're bringing back the trunk for file 2. I think it's going to be very hard to get trunked in the new year because we have a really good Isaac knowledge base. So like trunk normally comes when we're fully 100% reliant on someone saying, hey, I guarantee this does that. Ooh, this does this. And then we trust, but we know we have the trust full of locker. Belly button allows Isaac to carry 2 random trinkets. We currently have lunch bucket. Increases the radius of friendly creep. I wish I took a picture you made Taquinos Venezuelan mozzarella sticks. Yo, my man. I've been to Venezuela because my grandmother is Venezuelan. Well, let me just say it this way without I could tell you a shred about the trip. I went to Venezuela in the early 2000s to meet family and see where my grandmother was born. Flew into a city called Maracaibo, and this is like, this is a young Daniel, not well versed in the world type thing. Not that I consider myself super well versed, but anyways, a little bit of a shocking thing to pull into an airport and not current events, military personnel walking around, not with guns, but with ex machina guns, with machine guns. Let's play this. And I was like, yo, I've only seen those in like Schwarzenegger movies. So anyway, so we land in Maracaibo. This is pre-Uber. I don't think we took a taxi. We may have rented a car. Scatoli. Thank you. We took I don't know if it was a rental car or a taxi, across Maracaibo into Caracas. On the way, we're driving at like 2 a.m. at night. I get to this checkpoint, but it's not really a checkpoint. But they start doing the old flashlight thing right in the windows, and you're like, well, my uncle's like, should we pull over? I'm like, I wouldn't want to blow through this checkpoint. So as we pull over to the checkpoint, we say no gamba, one gamba. I noticed that there's 4 people that surround the car, each with machine guns. I'd say our fluency of Spanish in the car is muy malo, but basically they just wanted to take a look in the car, and then lucky for us, they let us on our way. But that was my first experience crossing into Caracas. My second experience, I mean, I'm glad I went when I went. So anyways, we go there, we go to my aunt's house where we're staying at. We're staying with my aunt, and my older cousin's like, hey, I'm gonna take you out tonight. Like, okay, let's go out. This is a young Daniel. This is probably college age Daniel, if I'm correct. Like, yeah, let's go out. Whatever that means in Venezuela. So we're in downtown Caracas. It's probably like 9 o'clock at night. We're going about 50 in the middle of the city, and we're about 200 yards away from a red light. And we're still going about 50 miles an hour. We get about 150 yards away. Speed starts to increase, 55 miles per hour. Get 100 yards away, 60 miles per hour.
Your Majesty.
And my cousin guns through the red light. And I go,
Holy,
what are we doing here? And he says in broken English, he goes, if we stop, we won't make it home. And I said, okay. Ooh, unlocked Eve, man. We may Dead God in like a week. You know what? It would be an insane challenge. Trying Dead God, but if you lose the streak, you start a new save file. That would be an insane challenge. But I was talking to, well, you guys were talking to Cobalt and Frost. I guess you have to die at one time to Dead God, which to me is a little oversight by Eddie. Tomato Baby shoots chaotic burst. So this is what they call in the game a familiar. So it follows you and shoots all over the place. Cobalt Streak. Here's your music. Mister, you'll die at some point. It's okay. Yeah, but what if we don't? All right, let's get just a very non-copium filled poll. 0 to 1,000. What is our highest streak gonna be at during this new save file? Average is 15. I'd take the heavy over on that. I see us getting in the high 40s. But here's the thing, what I think about the streak, which is we can officially call it a streak now that we're on 3. I think we're gonna lose it in the first floor. I don't know why. I just feel like that. I feel like that's the reality of the situation. What is that? Let's leave the bag lunch. We're never gonna get hit, so that doesn't really affect us. Already planning to throw? No, I'm not planning to throw. I just see like, I don't see us going deep into a run and losing. That's just, we don't do that. We can get picked off early. If we do this, does it hurt our chance of getting an angel deal? Also, we could run it back if we need to be. Ooh, Syndanzia. Speed and damage up. I'll take it. Take a strength card with us. Yeet the boss and let's roll. Because why not us? Why not? Whoa! Angel me. Speedball. If we get a third syringe, we turn into...
Your Majesty.
The Miter. Do we fight? We cannot fight. So the blues are temporary, kind of like in Tiny Rogue, which by the way is an amazing game. If you haven't seen that, check it out. Okay, we're full cobalting this, by the way. Ooh, flight reacts. If we get in trouble, just run out of the room. If we get in trouble, just a shred of run out. We don't get in trouble. We are the trouble. Are we allowed to get key pieces? Daddy says, yep. This game is too much. Konal, I mean, like, this is like master's PhD level, Isaac. We probably shouldn't be doing this, but you know what? Probably shouldn't be doing a lot of things we do. And the answer is why not us? Why not now? Like, this is not typical Isaac. This is like, you want some luck with your skill? Take a mouthful. I didn't know. Can we go to the cathedral? Come on, give us the goods. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when I'm gonna be honest, when Cobalt does this stuff, I'm like, I'll alt tab and then I'll come back when he gets to the goods, you know. But I will say it's pog maxing. So legit question. This is a non-trunkable offense. Can we go to the cathedral? I think probably boss rush is off the table, but I'll tell you what's not off the table. Insta boss fight. And this soundtrack, I wonder if they will institute it. Ooh, institute this. Breath of Life.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
That's trash, dog. Get off the airwaves.
Oh, come on, man.
At least we touched it. So that the reason we passed on that item because it's extremely DAE. You hold down a button and maybe you get invisibility, something of that nature. But for us, we're looking for our item room. And then we're out of here. That works too. We'll take a good shop tinted. Always looking for our angel. Boomerang, no thank you. We could rob Peter to pay Paul. Not that much. We didn't want to rob him that much. Jacob's Ladder. Let me just tell you what it does. Shoots sparks everywhere and is amazing. I don't want to say this run's guaranteed, but this run's guaranteed unless we flush. Rerolls all pickups and trinkets on the entire floor. Let's go see what we got first. So basically anything on the ground looking like a fool, we can re-roll it. I think we're gonna, whatever this guy drops, we're gonna leave on the table. I believe we've just broken the game. I'm just saying. So we're gonna try and leave everything on the floor. This is super DAE. This is a DAE run. We're gonna leave everything on the floor that we don't want. Spawns a devil beggar in the greed room. I didn't know that. Ooh. We don't need that. So we're gonna re-roll that. Cursed Eye. No, thank you. We will re-roll that. Chat, this is going to be a very delicious reroll. It doesn't reroll pedestals. Wait, if we touch it, because we're going to have to touch it for Dead God. But if we touch it and then rewind, does it still count? I guess we'll do it for science. That's fair. So touch it. Rewind, because we don't want that item. You're like, well, why are we leaving all this stuff on the ground? Like a fool with the loot on the ground. Because we're going to come in here. Save that for later. Re-roll everything. And then slurp everything. And hope that some of the stuff changes into some chestas. I believe we've been here before. We've been here before in a different life. 9 hours later. Take the golden teleport to go further than the womb. Yo, can we do that? We can. All right, let's do that. Why not us? Why not now? You have to go to every room on the floor, then pop the golden telly. Okay. Chat, look, are we out DAEing ourselves? Maybe. Is it worth it? We're about to find out. Take this with us. iRobot. Holy. I didn't know this was the end. Since when? Did we miss something? Black hearts. If we get hit, they do damage. Black hearts are temporary, except they do damage if we get hit to everyone in the room. Good question. Okay. Sulfur. No, thank you. We got to get both the secret rooms too. Okay, so here we're doing a little DAE, a little bit DAE. So we have to full clear on the next floor, and then including the secret room, right? Rerolls all of Isaac's items into random items. Do not. I mean, this is a really good run. The incentive to do that is very minimum. I mean, we have a great build. Let's call the vote here. So little Timmy, you just got to shoot in the tail.
Welcome, brand new subscribers.
Get this piece out of here. Fun guy. 56% say no. This will determine win streak, direction of this particular series. To me, I'm just gonna, you know what? It's a new year, new us. We would do it if we didn't have golden teleporter. Golden teleporter gives us a chance to skip. So we're gonna skip a little. Let's see if we'll see if it works. So here's the plan. We have to full clear this floor. Both secret Sentensia spun me. So we have to find every secret room now. I believe this to be the right move, because we still get a chance to. We'll get another chance to re-roll every item. We won't get another chance to have some of the levels locked behind a paywall that we can jump around. For this one, do I have to do the devil and angel room as well? It's a good question. Yes. Okay. What if we don't get it? Pray for a battery on this floor? John in Tennessee. We didn't even need the teleporter. Holy. Oh. So we just skipped.
Happy New Year. Dan Hart.
We just skipped. Don't talk to me ever again about luck in this game. Don't. So we are not supposed to get to the Cathedral. It's locked. Kane cannot get to the Cathedral, but we just did because we skip in this house. Oh, and we get the reward of this song. Top 10 Isaac song of all time. Oh, we just cut it off on the good part. So if you're not an Isaac aficionado, you're probably like, I don't get it, which I understand. But imagine getting to the cosmic ocean in Spelunky without killing Handan. That's kind of what we just did on a lesser scale. Now we can grip it and rip it though. We can just turn it loose. I didn't know Eddie programmed it so you could skip the Cathedral. Possible Mega Stand. How would we do that? You can golden telly out of the Cathedral. No Polaroid for chest. Is there a way to get there? Full clear and teleport. Okay, I got you. That's helpful. That's super helpful. We don't need batteries now. We got the question mark card. We don't need batteries. We just took 2D, huh? Just like that. Oh, you said we need batteries? Excuse me.
That's my line. That's my line.
You said we need batteries, huh? Don't say holy. Don't come around here and say holy luck. You know, we're the luckiest Isaac player in the world. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. What do you mean how, holy, how, why? You're talking about the 19-hour run. You're talking about R key efficient. We invented the R key. Bro, how? Bro, how? The luck, the luck, the luck. At some point, one day, you're going to come here and be like, I get it now. You're going to say, I got it all along. I understand. Before we get too cocky, we do have to find our super secret room, right? See what happens when you practice modesty and restraint. No dice room equals an even higher pogged run. You know what? I'm with you. When you look up modesty, there's going to be a picture of you standing on the edge of that dice room and walking away saying, you know what? Not this year.
Your Majesty.
Oh, we're going to Iowa and New Hampshire and South Dakota and North Dakota. Best item in the game. Holy water. What does holy water do? Good question. It throws a little vial of holy water. If anyone touches, insta-death. So here's the goal. We beat Isaac, then golden teleport, hopefully get to a lucky room. We have a card. We do the card first. Okay, I'm with you. Here we go. First up, beat Isaac. Last time we saw Isaac, he folded a run. 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 cobalt. Easy there, big fella. Easy, big fella. Cobalt's corner. No panica. No panica. No panica. Now, what are we hoping for here? We're hoping to get an error room and get a Polaroid. Okay, I don't think that's exactly what we wanted, but it's pretty close. Opens all doors. Mega stand door. Is that what we wanted? I don't think this is beyond my pay grade. We just went from PhD to now you're president of the university. What do I do now? Pick up daddy's key. Pre-recorded. Stigmata. We're done, right? So now we go up, right? Did we just get the streamer room? How did we get the streamer room? We got the streamer room. We totally broke this thing. The tank. 10. Oh, baby. Streamer. Mr. Me. Streamer. Streamer room. Cricket me. We definitely don't want marked. Not now. If you full clear again, you could probably get into the stand room. Are there... Holy cow. And to me, this is like our fourth run. This is our fourth run of the save file. How are we this good? It's not because we're good. It's because we're lucky. Quad Synthansia? Chad, this is our fourth run of the new save file. New save, new us. Is the R key unlocked? Is it possible? Look, around here, anything's possible. He managed to break the game like no other. Go to the chest without Cathedral unlocked. All right. I mean, all this would have been flushed. Same, you know what? You know what I call it? A lesson learned. We greeted it up on the pentathlon. We learned our lesson. Modesty and restraint. Come on, we need this super secret. Well, we're gonna run out of bombs. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Can we teleport into Mega Stand? I don't know. It's been an incredible run no matter what. Get in there. Take a mouthful. Okay, the moment of truth. So golden teleporter takes us to a room we haven't been in. How is there even an angel room here? You never know what they're gonna drop. Trickle charge is not going to be enough, right? I'd love to hit it one more time. Trickle charge. Ooh. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we got to the... What is this room called? Treasure room? Pick up all items before jumping into the chest? What do you mean pick them all up? Oh, take target. We got to the... Oh, Oh, wow. Oh, we got the Mega Stand? Mega Stand? Oh, Eddie, we did. It's like the Tetris kid. The Tetris, when some kid just beat Tetris for the first time in 50 years, we just Tetris Eddie's game. Hello, YouTube. Eddie coded it real time. So just to catch you up, we got to the Cathedral, Chest, and Mega Stand without even having the Cathedral unlocked. Holy, you could get Void Floor. I mean, let's not get out of hand here.
Notorious.
And we got to beat. I don't know if we can beat this piece. New music? Holy. Listen to the music. The new music, is it because we broke the game? We got new music? This is music especiale. Keep in mind, this is our 4th run of the save file, and we're getting a mouthful of Eddie's vintage whiskey.
I have no idea what's going on, but I'm here for a dango.
This is Eddie's vintage. He's kept locked in the cellar his whole life. And he's like, you know what? It's time to let Dan just have a little thimble of a sip. Like that book, Indian in the Cupboard. He drank out of a thimble because he was so tiny. You're talking about Wienerina by Perry Grip? That's a great Halloween song. Such an unusual dog. So spooky and slog. Wienerina, the vampire dog. I mean, our D's got to be out of this world. How come we can still shoot Mega Stand? Super Stand? What are those? Eddie's been cooking, man. I don't remember this fight at all. He's got a mouthful of green cavities. This is a wild fight, man. Hang in here. Stay marked. How much HP does this guy have? Oh, got to the Cathedral, Chest, Mega Stand without having Cathedral even unlocked. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were here, you've just witnessed the luckiest run, the most bootleg, alternate, skipping, floor opening, door opening ending you've ever seen in your life. Just when Isaac's been out for a decade. We just Tetrised Isaac. That's why. Well, a new save file in the new year. That's why we did it. Holy.